The 15th century was a turbulent time for Japan's ancient capital of Kyoto, as various samurai groups battled for control of the city. Amid the chaos arose a formidable vampire samurai named Hosokawa Katsumoto. Katsumoto turned many of the best samurai and set up a seemingly impregnable fortress along the Kamo River east of the city. During the day, samurai loyal to Katsumoto guarded his palace. At night, Katsumoto led a vampire army out of the fortress in search of blood. In danger of losing their city to the undead, the panicked nobles turned to the only person capable of stopping the vampires, Toshihiko Kamiyama, the greatest samurai of his time. Kamiyama was a legend in Kyoto for his bravery, honor, and skill with the sword. At the height of his powers, he abruptly retired to live a life of monastic devotion at a Shinto temple in the mountains. Representatives of the nobles journeyed to the temple and pleaded with Kamiyama to help. At first, he was reluctant, but he finally agreed on the condition that he be allowed to train his own recruits at the temple without any outside interference. Kamiyama reasoned that fresh recruits would be more teachable than veteran samurai. After selecting 20 of the most promising young martial artists, Kamiyama spent countless hours tutoring the men among the maple and ash trees and the bird songs of the mountain temple. Kamiyama worked his charges on sword fighting arts and conditioning, and he often had them spar with blindfolds on to improve their instincts for night fighting. After a year of training, Kamiyama and his team were ready. They journeyed out of the mountains to Kyoto, where they established quarters in the mansion of a noble and prepared their assault. They boldly slipped into Katsumoto's compound at night when the vampires were out hunting. After killing the civilian guards, Kamiyama and his men put on the dead guards' armor and waited for the vampires to return. When Katsumoto and the vampire samurai returned, full from a night of feeding, Kamiyama and his men set upon them. They slashed and destroyed scores of vampires. During the fighting, a fire broke out in the compound when a candle ignited some textiles. Katsumoto escaped through a network of secret tunnels. Kamiyama chased him down, and they had an epic sword battle as the compound burned all around them. That is still considered the greatest sword fight in human history. The fight ended only when Katsumoto fell through a burning floor. No body was ever found, and rumors persist to this day that he is still alive. Over the next several years, Kamiyama and his men systematically eradicated vampires from Kyoto. The wars that had devastated the city came to an end, and the refugees slowly returned. With the conflict over, Kamiyama returned to the mountains and the ascetic lifestyle of a Buddhist monk. Sightings of him were rare. He reportedly died in 1533 at age 100, leaving behind little more than his sword and a collection of haiku poetry, along with the eternal gratitude of the people of Kyoto.